Good morning, everyone. Ryan Williams here with our match preview. Arsenal taking on Sheffield United. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. Leave us a comment in the comment section, and of course, share the content. And yeah, let's get into it. Of course, we could talk about the transfer window and the non-existent activity, but we can talk about that tomorrow when the transfer window ends and see what Arsenal can attempt to pull off, if there's anything to pull off. Not going to be negative, I'm just saying. So, of course, we are taking on Sheffield United. The last time we've actually played Sheffield United, we knocked them out of the FA Cup, going through to play Manchester City. But even in the league, they beat us and we drew at home. So they took 4 points off us. And yeah, the season didn't really end that well for us. We did eventually go above them because they started to crackle and pop near towards the end of the season. But, you know, we got 8th, they finished below us, and yeah, we won the FA Cup, but that's not worth talking about right now. It's a new season, it's a new start, of course. So let's just get into the starting 11. And to be honest, they haven't exactly had the best start to the season. You know what I mean? And us, well, why not? I mean, we won against Fulham, we won against West Ham, and we lost against Liverpool. So can it be 3 wins out of 4? Let's wait and see. So in goal today, but Leto, who had a tremendous performance against Liverpool in the League Cup. I thought he definitely played a lot better than he did on Monday night. So he's definitely going to be on a high, especially saving a few penalties also. So yeah, Leto in goal. The back three, for me, it has to remain the same because, you know, I don't really see another option. I know Socrates is fit, but personally, I think we've seen enough of what we need to see with Socrates. I still can't believe he's still here. But anyways, let's not get into that, of course. We can talk about that tomorrow. David Luiz, Rob Holding, and of course, for me, the main man in Gabriel. I mean, Gabriel has been amazing since he's come in. I mean, yes, I know it's only been a few games, but every game he's played in, he's just so solid, he just looks so calm. He knows when to tackle. He puts his body on the line. If we remember the West Ham game, I mean, damn, West Ham could have been a few goals up before we went and nicked it. But he's just so solid. So, you know, he definitely needs to remain there. We know what David Luiz is about, so we're not going to get into him. Rob Holding, another one who's just hot and cold sometimes. He has a good game and he has a bad game, and he just hasn't really retained his form from when he got injured, before he got injured, sorry, and then came back, and then he's just been jittery ever since. He's been hot and cold, so I don't know. Hopefully he's gonna have a good performance today. But the wing backs, no change there. We're more than likely gonna see Hector Bellerin and Kieran Tierney. I'm hoping Kieran Tierney's on the wing backs today. I think we're missing that. I don't really want to take a risk on Bukayo Saka personally because, don't get me wrong, I love Saka, but at the same time, I mean, you know, the international break is coming up. He has been called up for the England squad, but also, you know, he did pick up a little niggle in the League Cup game. I'm not sure. It might have been cramp. I might just be overthinking it, but I think it's time for Tierney to go back to the wing-back role. And we need his creativity as well. That link-up play with Aubameyang will be very crucial too. I'm not saying Saka can't. We know Saka already. His link-up play with Aubameyang is wicked too. But as the left wing-back, that is Kieran Tierney's place. So he needs to be there. Same goes for Hector Bellerin. He needs to definitely step it up again today. Have a better performance. I know a lot of us were not really exactly happy with his post-match comments after Monday night's defeat to Liverpool, but listen, you got to step up, Bellerin. That's all I'm going to say. In the middle of the park, it's more than likely going to be Granit Xhaka as Ceballos, and that's what I would go for personally, because Ceballos was pretty much the best player on the pitch on Monday night when he came on as a substitute, and he offers you creativity, which is what we lack in the midfield. But other than that, I can't really see anyone else other than him, and of course Granit Xhaka in that midfield. There's been a lot of debate about Granit Xhaka. I've even said it myself. He's improved slightly. Of course, I would like an upgrade on Granit Xhaka, but at the same time, this is what we got at the minute. But yeah, Xhaka, Ceballos, it is actually the better of the partnership, other than El Neni and Xhaka. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking the other day when I picked those two, but that's another story for another day. But even though El Neni did come back and play better since he's returned, but I just think in certain games you can't play El Neni. That's just what it is. We need someone in that midfield, but this is what we got in a minute. So yeah, Xhaka and Ceballos, and up front, the forwards, Aubameyang down the left, we know what it is. He definitely needs to impose in this game a lot more. In the Liverpool game, he wasn't really about, if we're going to be honest. Do you know what I mean? This is our captain. You know, the guy that the transfer window was pretty much hyped around. We wanted this guy to sign a new deal, and he did sign a new deal for extended 3 years. But he definitely needs to impose himself in this game, man. We need Aubameyang, and we need to get the ball to him as well. That's another thing. I'm not going to solely say, you know, he went missing. Of course, he did, but at the same time, there was no passes to him in the Liverpool game. Let's be honest. You know, he could have done it himself, true, but yeah, there weren't no creativity. So yeah, Aubameyang. I'm not protecting him. I'm just saying, you know, he needs to show up in this game. Simple as that. Another person that needs to show up in this game is Willian. I'm going to pick Willian because personally, I didn't really see enough from Nicolas Pepe against Liverpool in a League Cup. I mean, he played okay, but there was times where he was just getting on my nerves. And, you know, he didn't really impose himself enough. It's just like he wanted to, but I just felt like he just wasn't, you know what I mean? He wasn't trying to step the gear up a bit. And we know he can, but he just hasn't done it. Same goes for Willian too. Don't get it twisted. But I'm only picking Willian because, you know, he's more experienced. I'm not favouring Willian over Pepe, but at this current time, you know, either player just, you know, they're not really justifying themselves, to be honest. But the reason why I picked Willian slightly over him is because his work rate. Sometimes Pepe is just a bit lazy, and he doesn't really look like he wants to try as much, and that annoys me. And that, watching Willian should motivate him on why Willian should be on the bench and he should start. So for me, Nicolas Pepe, you need to just watch and learn at Willian's work rate. But there's been times where Willian has lapsed. If you look at Robertson's goal against on Monday night, you know, Willian should have chased him. There is that too. But other than that, we've seen Willian, you know, work harder than Pepe. That's the point I'm trying to make. And of course, Alexander Lacazette. I'm sure he still has Monday night in his head. Did score a penalty in a shootout for the League Cup game. But this is the Premier League. You know, he scored in every game so far in the league. So he needs to just carry on, keep his head up, and keep shooting. That's all I can say. And get the goals. Alright? I don't want to see your head down. If you miss a chance, you go back out there and you get a goal. If you don't score the next one, keep trying, mate. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, that is my starting lineup. I'll go for it again. Leather in goal. The three centre-backs in Gabriel, Louise and Holding. The wing-backs, Bellerin and Tierney. Midfield, Xhaka and Ceballos. And the front three in Abba, Willian and Lacazette. So, guys, for me, I'm going to be honest. I think it's going to be a win. I think we could turn things around if we play to our strengths. We're at home as well, so Sheffield United are probably going to be behind the ball. But we need to be wary of a counter-attack. So, guys, for me, I'm going to go bold. I'm going to go strong. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win. I predict a clean sheet. So yeah, guys, thanks for checking out this video. Let me know your thoughts on the team selection and this video in general. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel as well. And I'll be back with you guys for the match reaction. So guys, take it easy.